Hello everyone and welcome back to AusStudies JourneyCast, where every journey inspires, every story teaches, and every experience creates new possibilities. I'm your host Arohi Adhikari, the winner of Ace of SE Season 1 and Miss Teen International Nepal 2024. And today I'm honored to be here to talk to two amazing individuals, the winners of Ace of SE Season 3, The Thunder, Nancy Gurung and Samir Sharma. Hi Samir, hi Nancy. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
So let me just start with Samir firstly. Hi Samir, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm doing good as well. So could you give us a little bit brief introduction about yourself?
So hello and namaste everyone. I am Samir Sharma, the winner of Ace of SE Season 3, The Thunder, and I recently completed my SE from GM School, Thapakhe.
Thank you so much, Samir. Nancy, could you give us an introduction about you as well?
Namaste everyone. I'm Nancy Gurung, your winner of Ace of SE Season 3 The Thunder, and it is an honor to be here today.
Alright, so let's go a little bit back to your journey from where it all began. So हजुरको childhood, हजुरको background को बारेमा चाहिँ अलिकति केही भनिदिनु नि त. Let's start with Samir himself.
So म चाहिँ अब सानैदेखि हल्का हुन्छ नि यो फटा धेरै घुम्ने थिएँ अनि सानैदेखि मलाई चाहिँ एक्टर बन्नु मन थियो एक्चुअलमा. So that was actually my dad's dream. So dadले कम्प्लिट गर्न सक्दैन. So मेरो पनि ड्रिम त्यही भयो. अनि त्यसपछि म चाहिँ एस अफ एसीमा मेनली तपाईँले गर्दा आई सो यु हामी सेम स्कुलमा थियौँ नि त अनि आई सो यु विन एस अफ एसी अनि त्यसपछि मलाई कन्फिडेन्स आयो म डान्स सुरु गर्छु भनेर अनि म गएँ एन्ड आई वान एन्ड आइ एम प्राउड अफ इट. सो आई कम्प्लिटेड माई एसी फ्रम जेम स्कुल थापाखेल ललितपुर अनि म चाहिँ अहिले करेन्टली बागेश्वरमा बस्छु.
I'm so grateful that I could be a little bit part, a little bit inspiration to you. So Nancy, could we start with you as well?
Okay, so I grew up in Hong Kong with my parents and also my sister later on. And growing up, it was very lavish. I was a very girly girl. I wanted everything pink. I was a very adventurous kid, which I think is the reason why I love pageantry, because I got to explore so much with that. When I was studying in grade 4, my parents decided to move back to Nepal. And in the first year of coming back to Nepal, I actually joined another pageant, which was Prince and Princess International Nepal. And I've had the privilege to represent Nepal internationally. And I think that is why I love pageantry so much, because it's about representing yourself, something bigger than you. And fast forward, I took a little break for a while, but after that, I also did, in fact, get a bit inspired from you, since you are Season 1 co-winner, and I've been watching your journey and Jasmine Dikopani, and it's been such a lovely experience to do that. And but talking about Ace, I always knew I wanted to come back into pageantry, so I picked Ace because it was very authentic to me, and here I am today.
I'm very grateful firstly to this Anako journey. I contributed to it. Thank you so much for that as well. So Nancy, हजुरले चाहिँ Hong Kongबाट नेपाल आउनुभयो. How was that transition like together?
It was definitely very hard. First month, there was culture, backgrounds completely different, how everyone is. I knew how to speak Nepali. I knew I knew what I was, and I knew my background, my identity. But if I'm being completely honest, I did in fact lose a bit touch with my nationality, which is why that's the main reason why I came back. And I think academically it was a bit harder because Nepalko and Hong Kongko academic and education system is a bit different, but I bounced back. I had the support of my parents here. I had my family. I got to discover so much more in Nepal, and I'm very grateful for that change.
So academic कुरा गर्दा चाहिँ SE चाहिँ कस्तो भयो तपाईहरुको?
मेरो SE चाहिँ and it was good. It was obviously pressure huncha. There was a lot of expectations, but I'm happy it's over now.
So मेरो चाहिँ दिदीले पनि SE I think टपिक गर्नुभएको थियो. So expectation थियो तर मैले त्यो कम्प्लिट गरेँ. So त्यो प्रेसरलाई मैले ह्यान्डल गरेँ and I think I did pretty good.
So pressure को कुरा गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ कस्तो was it family pressure because your sister did good as well भनेर?
हजुर त्यो मेन चाहिँ त्यही थियो I think. Family pressure चाहिँ because my sister did very good and त्यसपछि मबाट पनि त्यस्तै एक्सपेक्टेसन थियो. So
हजुरको अलि स्कुलको बारेमा कुरा गरौँ है. So before SE as well, तपाईँको स्कुलको experiences or something fun about you guys, could you share that to our viewers?
Something fun. Well, school money, I was exactly the same. I wanted to try everything, clubs, bio, extracurriculum activities. And I think there's not much. I was exactly how I was. I wanted to shine in the spotlight a bit. And I think I think I was me, and that's also a reason why I'm authentic in my whole journey, because I stay consistent to myself. Talking about academics, I'm a bit average, and I don't expect myself to do एकदमै राम्रो top नै गर्ने, because I know my level where I stand. I have interest in other things, and I want to focus on that while balancing my academics. So there was not really much expectation I placed on myself about academics. I had fun in school. I made friends. There's a lot of memories, and yeah, that's it.
I really like how you're so self-aware at such a young age. You know your capacity and how that is, and that's really good quality to have. Tell me more about you.
So म चाहिँ स्कुलमा धेरै नै बोल्थेँ. I was very talkative, so हरेक दिन गाली पनि खाइरहन्थेँ. अनि स्कुलमा चाहिँ म मेनली स्पोर्ट्समा फोकस थिएँ. पढाइभन्दा पनि मैले स्पोर्ट्स लिन्थेँ. त्यही भएर आई थिङ्क मेरो ग्रेड 10 तिर पढाइ हल्का डिसब्यालेन्स भएको थियो. अनि त्यसपछि मैले स्पोर्ट्स हल्का कम गरेँ. त्यसपछि एकाडेमिक ब्यालेन्स गरेँ. अनि त्यसपछि हल्का फस्न पनि कम भयो मेरो.
Alright. So SE सकिसकेपछि ASIC को कुरा गर्नु पर्दा चाहिँ how was your experience before you guys went to पुरै experience चाहिँ कस्तो थियो training देखि लिएर auditions, training rounds and so many other things. Something that's how with you.
So ASIC जुन गरेर चाहिँ मैले जित्छु भनेर जुन गरेको थिएँ, like I wanted to be a better version of myself. अनि जुन गरेपछि I made a lot of friends, my friends राम्रो. अनि त्यसपछि ट्रेनिङमा मैले धेरै कुरा सिकेँ. Like हुन्छ नि अब what I was before ASIC र अहिले totally different भइसकेँ. And I changed myself.
Alright, so what I was before ASIC भन्नु भएन. स्कुलको बेला चाहिँ अलिकति फटा हुनुहुन्थ्यो तपाईँ. So त्यो चेन्ज चाहिँ कस्तो थियो? पहिला तपाईँ कस्तो हुनुहुन्थ्यो र अहिले तपाईँ कस्तो हुनुहुन्छ?
अहिले चाहिँ मलाई दिमागमा जे आयो त्यही बोल्दै थिएँ.
Instinctive thoughts like
अहिले चाहिँ म हल्का सोचेर बोल्छु. I know what I'm talking about.
Nancy, what about you?
For me, I manifested my ASAP journey like season 1 ke bela, and there was a lot of pressure. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, everything is butterflies and rainbows, because it's not. Audition ko bela nahi, I remember in the taxi I was like shaking. I was like, oh my god, like, because there's a lot of expectations when you've won something, so you have gotten such a big achievement. Not just people and your friends and relatives, like mani got to their expectations. So it was definitely like a bit nerve-wracking in the beginning, but beside I got comfortable with our team, our other contestants, and I'm so grateful that I had made such a deep connections with everyone. The whole journey, it was smooth. Obviously there was a lot of times where it was a bit pressure to win, because you want to do good, you want to win, but overall I had a really lovely time. I wish I could do it again. It's such a nice experience.
So both of you mentioned friendship days, so at the end of the day, it is a competition. So the friendship competition, did it ever come in between the competitor or not just my friend? Thinking
I think for me it's a bit different, because like day one, you have to know where you stand among everyone else. You have to know your competition rates. We're in the same level. But I never put that forward in front of people, because because I don't want to be like, oh, I'm better than everyone. But I knew where I was grounded. Like, it's a competition, but that didn't stop me from actually and genuinely meeting people and getting to know them and having a strong friendship with them.
So, okay, let's fast forward to your winning moment. So, were you guys nervous? Were you guys very confident? Your crown?
Confident भन्नानी म चाहिँ आफ्नो बेस्ट दिएको थिएँ फिनालेमा. अनि लास्टमा I hopefully won. अनि त्यसपछि my parents were so proud and I was proud of myself.
Dancing.
म त डान्स गरेको थिएँ लास्टमा.
We saw the video where you were dancing on the stage. I know, but even during the training times when you guys know your competitions, right? So, the stage the winner announcement very alikati sure or very confident that the crown the topic
त्यस्तो पुरै मै जित्छु भनेर कन्फिडेन्स चाहिँ थिएन. तर अब पछि अनाउन्स गरेको त्यसपछि हल्का I think म हिँड्छु जस्तो भइरहेको थियो.
So we've actually got a public question for the both of you. So what was your expectations from ASAP SE? Starting with the
So मैले ASAP SE जित्छु competition यो भनेर चुन गरेको थिएन. I wanted to be a better version of myself. अनि first day training देखि नै म आफूलाई सुधार्न खोजिरहेको थिएँ. And then I expected ASAP SE बाट चाहिँ the communicationहरु म पहिला चाहिँ shy थिएँ के. अब पब्लिकमा भन्दा अहिले चाहिँ त्यस्तो छैन. I can talk. And that's it.
For me, I think it's also similar. About even though I can talk, I can communicate with people, and I've done this before, doesn't mean about I know everything. Vanira training money, I figured out there were so many things I had to learn, so many things I didn't know, and it was a nice like refresh me too. Like sikeko kura pani like like add garera to improve it. It's also a good thing, and I also there was not like एकदमै धेरै expectations from Ace. I knew I had to do good. I knew I had to like improve. I think discipline, because of discipline is used everywhere in every field, no matter pageantry, bani, academics, bani, you'll need that in your life. So I think discipline is the most important thing that I expected, and I'm happy to say that that wish is fulfilled.
So I did ask Samir about his winning moment. Let's talk about your Sojiko winning moment. Video is actually 4 million views. I said exactly. I read some of the comments and few were positive and negative. So the video, I said exactly key bunny. You were crying right before the name was announced. So could you elaborate more on that? So key were you like super confident that you were going to win, or was it just heat of the moment?
Okay, I'm gonna divide this answer into two. First of all, winning moment mate, like exactly onulai announce garepachi, like you know Nita, as I said, like competition ko ke bhaneर थाहा छ. So after Ono, like I had a feeling ke ma yo bhanera, and in that moment it just like it felt real. Everyone was there. I wish they were shouting my name, soft lights, everything. And it felt like all the 3 years mehnat, 7 years of waiting to come back into pageantry. It felt so real, and I just couldn't control my emotions, and it was like absolutely like I started crying and crying. Even Garzane Mela Pani, I remember I was in the car and then actually I and talking about the comments and the negative review that I got. I think duita perspective tha. If I was also scrolling through social media and and I found out that the winner was crying before, money only assume the garte wala, because I understand people kuni perspective that they were obviously assume garsa bhanera mansehरुले, but the thing is, as I said, about you have to know your level, you have to know your ground. And after everyone was announced, and like even like I think first runner up announced Garbatini, like my face was shocked because I was like, oh, like I won type go. But like I think I know, because it's not like fault money like Gusai. I didn't win because I know that everyone knows that the team, and I think I really deserved the crown because I know that the hard work I put into it was real, it was authentic, it was not like I'm the one who goose count like corrupted. Like no, like this pageant is like authentic, and I think I understand why people would say that, but I don't let that get into my head a lot.
So let's talk about something else, about where AusStudies ko podcast mein samne. There are many consultancies out there, AusStudies is ASMIC ko title sponsor, also competition ko title sponsor. So do you guys know something about AusStudies?
Yeah.
Could you explain?
So AusStudies is a consultancy where they send students abroad for their studies kalagi, and it's been around for 20 years, which is very impressive. It's looking at experience and quality panera, and they also have a lot of international branches pani, China matha and Australia mani tha, and I think Nepal mani we have about 7 of them, which is also a really good quality because people look for experienced people in this field. They don't want to send consultancy ma, so I recommend AusStudies.
So our AusStudies 20 years complete भइसक्यो, अब मै 20 years भएको छैन हैन. So अब म भन्दा पुरानो रहेछ भने obviously राम्रो हुन्छ. अनि त्यसपछि ब्रान्चेसहरु अब अस्ट्रेलियामा 4वटा छ, चाइनामा एउटा छ. So I think AusStudies चाहिँ एउटा अप्सन चाहिँ राम्रो हो विदेशमा.
So if you guys were deciding to go abroad, this is the consultancy that you guys would look for?
Yes, 100%.
Alright, so they'll say it's not because it's ASMIC title sponsor, in general they bond about it. Alright. And only currently our youth are, so they're going abroad, rapidly growth by us, so the numbers of youth that are going abroad. So how do you go perspective to case out of this? Let me ask some first.
So I think going abroad is a great opportunity. Abroad going like global education पाउँछौं अनि exposure त्यतिकै पाउँछौं. So according to me, म चाहिँ global abroad जाने, त्यहाँ पढ्ने र त्यहाँको like हुन्छ नि skills लिएर फेरि नेपाल आउने, and like skills हरु नेपालमा युज गरेर नेपाललाई डेभलप गर्ने. मेरो पर्सपेक्टिभ चाहिँ त्यो छ.
Since I was raised abroad, and in the environment that I was raised in, the people and cultures, it was a very like eye-opening experience, and I think everyone should experience that once in their lifetime. Especially like it's like adulting phase. You finished high school, and it's your time to like explore yourself, your interests, what you're good at. So it's a great thing. Like I think the most important part is you have to always remember where you're from. You can never forget your identity. I mean, Nepali ne ho. You have to take that everywhere with you. You have to represent yourself, your culture, and it's not a bad thing going abroad, but the important thing is coming back home.
So मलाई जहाँसम्म थाहा छ, I feel like most of the people that go abroad, उनीहरूको दिमागमा नि it's the same thing. हैन, म जान्छु, म सिकेर आउँछु, but I will come back भनेर. But once they reach abroad, चाहिँ कतिजना they don't want to come back because बाहिरको opportunity, बाहिरको facilities, त्यो सबै कुराहरू चाहिँ they are more attracted to staying abroad. Okay? So how would you like to defend that? Say? Because you all said that we'd want to come back and that's a good thing. But a lot of people say they stay abroad and they don't come back to Nepal. So
I think it's about perspective. About if people were raised in Nepal and they find abroad better, then that's their thing. We can't force them to come back. But I think instead of focusing on other people, we don't follow the crowd. We have to come back. So I think that's the important thing. Because like, never follow the crowd. There's a saying that you should never follow the crowd. You should create your own crowd. So as you said, people are going and they're staying there. Then we shouldn't stay. We should always come back. And I think that's the thing that's most important.
So my answer is quite similar. अब एकजनाको अब्रोडमा राम्रो भयो भन्दा सबको राम्रो हुनु भन्ने छैन. अब अब्रोडमा गएर मान्छे लोन्ली हुन्छ, कहिले डिप्रेस हुन्छ, र एट द सेम टाइम अर्को मान्छे अब पैसा धेरै कमाएर आउन सक्छ हैन, ह्यापी हुन सक्छ, हुनुस् अब आफ्नो लभ पनि भेटाउन सक्छ अब्रोडमा हैन. सो आई थिंक इट्स नट द सेम फर एभ्रीवन. अब एउटाले यस्तो गर्यो भन्दैमा त्यो कुरा फलो गर्नुपर्ने भन्छ हैन. अब आफ्नो माइन्डसेट के लिएर आएको थियो, आई थिंक त्यही माइन्डसेटलाई फलो गर्नुपर्छ. सो द्याट्स इट.
लभको कुरा गर्नुभयो, सबैको गर्लफ्रेन्ड छ कि छैन? So आफ्नो टाइप अब I mean you guys are still young हैन, अब एउटा हुन्छ नि क्रश टाइपको त्यो when you're young त्यो हुन्छ नि. सो तपाईहरुको आइडल गर्ल चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ तिम्रो चाहिँ?
अब आई थिंक इट्स द आइडल छैन. सो हुन्छ नि भाइब म्याच हुने, मेरो चाहिँ मेन त्यही हो. अब भाइबै म्याच हुन्न, अब म जसरी बोल्न सक्दिनँ भने त अब कामै के.
I think I have a long list. Mommy, don't be mad. Look, I'm not looking for a boyfriend. I'm just saying this is what I want in the future. I want someone. I think Nepali culture, there's a lot of things that says like, there's a lot of like stereotype of a woman has to stay home, work, this and that. I don't believe in that. I want my future husband, future mommy, future husband. I want him to really acknowledge the fact that I'm my own person. I'm not going to stay home and do that and follow the stereotype. I'm going to work, I'm going to earn, I'm going to live my life according to what I want. And besides that, I feel really weird saying it here, but yeah.
Alright, let's go to a more fun segment. I would say this is described in one word. So basically, my word and whatever comes to your mind, immediately right? So who should I start with?
Sorry.
Sorry. Okay. So you say कसरी हुन्छ भने starting मा चाहिँ I'll start with you. I'll give you a word. Same word Nancy लाई पनि दिन्छु. अब अलिकति डिसएडभान्टेज चाहिँ छ समीरलाई कसको त्यही भएर चाहिँ फेयर बनाउनलाई चाहिँ 10 or I'll start with you and 10 or I'll start with Nancy. है त? Do you guys want to do a demo of this? Okay. So first word grass छ भने what would be?
Green.
Oh. Grass. Wow. Yeah, so it's in his answer and it will keep on happening. We have 20 words, right? So are you guys ready?
Yes.
Alright. Night.
Dark.
Owl. Okay. School life.
Fun.
Friends.
Dream.
Big.
Clouds.
Best friend. Somebody's taking too much time, eh? Fast.
A person close to me.
Mom.
Study.
AusStudies.
Abroad.
Family.
Mother.
Friends.
Nepal.
Greenery.
India.
Modeling.
Personality.
Agency.
Somebody is एकदमै टाइमले अब चाहिँ टाइम दिदैन है, म ज्याप भन्नु पर्यो है. I'm just going to move forward with Nancy है त. Pavindra Shrestha.
Photographer.
Fun.
ASFIC.
Fun.
Amazing.
Alright, now I'll start with Nancy. So you need to be quick with the answers, eh? Mobile.
Phone.
Laptop.
Summer, you're way too slow. Please, Ali Chiro Chiro.
Okay.
Alright, one thing you can't live without.
Me.
Phone.
Rohan Shrestha.
Amazing.
Fun.
You guys are repeating answers. है त्यो पनि गर्न पाएन है त. Fave food.
What's it?
Favorite food.
Momo.
Burger.
Study or modeling.
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 Talent or hard work.
Talent.
Hard work.
Ela.
Alright, TikTok or Instagram.
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 Ego.
Fruit.
A bad thing.
What did Nancy say?
Fruit. Fruit.
No, ego. I thought like ego भन्ने like एउटा I don't know.
I don't think ego.
fruit आयो क्या अचानक.
Alright, health.
Care.
So, दिमागमा बढी आएन कि
यो राउन्ड समिटले चाहिँ जित्दैन मैले थाहा पाइसकेँ. Quick health.
Hospital.
No, does not matter. Delay गर्यो. Okay, Samir Sharma.
Annoying.
Fun.
के भन्न चाहनुहुन्छ? Annoying भन्नुभयो तपाईँले.
अब आफ्नो मेरो बारेमा उसले यस्तो सोच्यो भने अब मेरो केही गल्ती छैन. I apologize.
Nancy Gurung.
Fun.
The queen of the world.
Okay. Alright, this was a really fun round, and I loved how Nancy ले चाहिँ annoying भन्यो तर you said fun. Really
Thank you,
sweet
Samir.
Samir.
Oh my god, I feel bad.
Alright, so your round को चाहिँ obvious winner नै Nancy हो. Samir, you're very bad at this round. I'm very sorry to tell you that. So at the end of this podcast, चाहिँ Nancy ले हामीबाट AusStudies बाट एउटा gift hamper पाउँदैछ.
पहिला भनेर म छिटो भन्छु.
Next time.
I did mention multiple times immediately भन्नु पर्यो भनेर. It's okay, next time अब. Alright, now let's move on. What about तिमीहरूको future plans? अब SLIC त सक्यो. What next? What is the next step?
I think म चाहिँ अब एक्टिङ मोडलिङतिर जान्छु जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई. त्यो प्लस I'll take studies and I want to be an animal vet. So I'll take it together.
Wow.
So you animal vet भन्ने चाहिँ कताबाट आयो? Was that always your dream or?
अब त्यो लाइक मलाई एनिमल्सहरू पहिलेदेखि मन पर्थ्यो कि सो म सानैदेखि लाइक हुन्छ नि सोसियल वर्कहरूको हेरेर आउँथेँ त्यही भएर त्यहीलाई सँगै लगाउँ भनेर.
That's really sweet, Samir.
सो अभियसली म चाहिँ अहिले अब्रोड जाने प्लान पनि गर्दैछु. सो करेन्टली म चाहिँ एनइबीमा बायो पढ्दैछु. सो अब्रोड जाने बेला अभियसली म AusStudiesबाटै जान्छु. नट बिकज म एसएफआइसीको विनर हो, बिकज मैले AusStudiesलाई पहिल्यैदेखि फलो गरिरहेको छु. सो अब युट्युबमा पडकास्टहरू हेर्दा आई हेभ सिन अस्ट्रेलियाको युनिभर्सिटीको टप मान्छेहरू पनि बोलिरहेको. अनि एज आई सेड AusStudies इज ओल्डर देन मी. सो अभियसली एक्सपिरियन्स हुन्छ. अब एसएफएससी जोइन गरेदेखि मैले धेरै कुरा थाहा पाएको छु. एन्ड आई थिङ्क AusStudies वेल इस्टाब्लिस छ. अनि ब्रान्चेसहरू पनि 7वटा ब्रान्चेस नेपालमा छ. अनि त्यसपछि विदेशमा नि अस्ट्रेलियामा 4वटा अनि चाइनामा एउटा छ. सो आई थिङ्क विदेश गयो भने आइएम अभियसली going to go from AusStudies.
Alright, thank you, Samir. Nancy, what about you?
Sorry, I called you annoying. Future plans, I think for now, my teen category of pageants say like sakyo. I did ACE, and I think I'll wrap it up from there. Academics, though, I have to focus on that obviously to the bio. Hopefully, future I do get to go international once again. Planning this, I'm not really sure, and I don't really have much. I want to continue growing my platform, doing this. Obviously, I wouldn't say like particularly modeling matra garchu, yo matra garchu, because you have to always expand your interest of sabai kurama. So yeah, I think I'll continue wherever life takes me.
So you did say you spent your childhood in Hong Kong. So in the future, are you planning to returning back or Nepal mein basne socha?
I think since Hong Kong is such a big part of me, and growing up on it, and so you have to explore yourself more. I think going to somewhere new is gonna be better, because going somewhere new is more better because you have to explore more parts of the world. So right now, A-levels, I'm doing A-levels currently. So after my A-levels, I do plan on going abroad, and obviously it's through AusStudies, and after I joined ACE, obviously like AusStudies ko bayan mathapa because it's the main sponsor, and I did research about them. Socials are and I found out that Australia they own and they have direct connection with I think 23 top universities above the university. And I think that's a really good thing to know because all trustworthy and it's well established, as Samir said. And I think I really like also the staff man and And I think for my further studies, I would definitely choose AusStudies.
It was really lovely talking to you guys, and I'm so at the end so before we completely end the video, is there something that you would like to tell our viewers, maybe तपाईँको journey ko barema, or maybe some inspiration to the other SE students that are graduating this year who look up to you? So our viewers ko लागि ke bhanna चाहनुहुन्छ Samir तपाईबाट start.
So what I would like to say is listen to your heart. अब फर इक्जाम्पल मलाई एसएफएसी जोइन गर्नु मन थियो तर मैले धेरै सोचेँ अनि जोइन गरेर नि रहेछ नि आई वुडन्ट बी हियर राइट नाउ के सो अब इफ यु वान्ट टु डु समथिङ पर्स्यु गर्नु अनि त्योसँगै स्टडिजलाई पनि सँगै लग्नु अनि अभियसली पछि गएर राम्रै हुन्छ एभ्रिथिङ ह्यापन्स फर गुड त्यति भन्न चाहन्छु
Okay, so hi everyone watching from home or anywhere around the world, and I'm going to talk about mainly pageantry because I think that's in the industry I'm in right now. So one common thing about me is I'm very short, and we have this thing in pageantry like lambona parts. You have to fit the stereotype, you have to look a certain way, eat a certain way, walk a certain way, and I want to tell you that no matter what you look like, what you think, or what you are, without hard work and consistency, like nothing can happen. Just because you're born differently or maybe you have a certain disadvantage, a biological disadvantage, doesn't mean that an opportunity is limited to you. Everything is in the reach of your hands, and the only person who can fulfill that wish is you.
Greatly said, Nancy. Alright, thank you so much guys. Definitely our audience is very inspired. So because I'm down kill the hate Nancy won the describe one word all around, so she'll be getting a gift hamper.
Thank you so much. Look somewhere.
Thank you so much guys. This was the end of our podcast and I had a really fun time talking to you guys.
We had a fun time talking to you.
Thank you so much guys. And with that, we've come to the end of today's podcast. This was AusStudies, the JourneyCast. If you like this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let us know in the comments who you'd like to see next. This was your host, Arohi Adhikari, the winner of Ace of SE Season 1 and Miss Teen International Nepal 2024. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep believing in your dreams. This was AusStudies, the JourneyCast.